Fred Smith, you know, we've heard a lot of talk about education government. And I want to tell you something. I want to start off this way. Wouldn't it be great to have a government that put their own money where their mouth is? Wouldn't it be great to have a governor that would give 45 acres of land to a school system to build 2 new schools? Wouldn't it be great to have a governor and a first lady that started an arts in the schools program and have raised over $1 million for that program, bringing artists to the schools? Wouldn't it be great to have a governor when the athletic field at one of the high schools needed the press box fixed and sent one of his crews over there from his 700 employees to fix it at no cost to the taxpayers? Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great to have a governor that realizes that the majority of people in this country are living from one paycheck to the next, that truly understood that? That would be great. And I want to share with you a story about Fred Smith. Fred and I were coming back from Jackson County. We've been over there. Fred and Charles Taylor, Congressman Taylor, went to law school together. And so we went into a reception that Western Carolina University was having to honor Charles Taylor for everything he'd done for Western North Carolina. We're coming back from there. The phone rings in the car. Fred's phone rings. So we're driving down I-40, and it was his youngest son, Reed. And one of their 700 employees was having some financial difficulties. And he was saying, "Dad, you know, what do we do?" And Fred tells him, he says, "Reed, son, you need to realize the majority of people in this country live from this paycheck to that paycheck. And it's your obligation as an employer to see what you and the Fred Smith companies can do to help him and his family through some troubling times." That's leadership. That's character. And there's only 2 kinds of people in the world, folks. Those with character and those that aren't characters. And I can tell you, Fred Smith is a man of character. And I can go on. I can go on and on about Fred, and I'm not going to do that. Because I want to give him the time to have a conversation with the people. And I think it says a lot about a man that when we started this campaign, he said, "George, the governor of this state needs to be in all 100 counties because every county and every person is important. That the governor needs to do that." So we are in our 100 county barbecue tour. We're flavoring all kinds of barbecue, you know, from all over the state. And that's the commitment of Fred Smith. And Jenny, I can tell you right now, when Fred Smith is the governor, Jenny's opening up the mansion in Asheville, and she's going to be up here a lot. She loves it now. But at this time, those I want to give you, and let's give them a standing ovation, the next governor of North Carolina, Senator Fred Smith.
I appreciate this. Can everybody in the back hear okay? You hear okay back there? Okay, that's great. George, thank you, and I appreciate all you've done. You did what you said you would do. You delivered 300 people. So you can keep your job one more day. County, Person County, then down to Pender County. The next week we started in Lee County, and then we went to Martin County, Halifax County, and then came out to Macon County, and then went back home to down east to Beaufort County. Then Governor Easley messed me up. He called a special session. We had to go back to Raleigh. But that week we did it at Franklin County, and then last week we went to Chatham County and Guilford County. Yesterday we were in Warren County, Vance County. Here today, and Friday we'll be in Forsyth. So we are going all across this state. We are meeting people, good people, all across this state to hear what they have to say about their government. And I think that's important. And I have enjoyed meeting great people all across this state. I'm here to report to you that we have a beautiful state, all the way from the mountains to the coast. And we have good people. There are good people in every section of our state. And these people, just common, ordinary, average people like me, who have a vision and values that they believe our government needs to be executing by. And they are disappointed that the government we have in Raleigh is not doing that. Let me give you a couple of examples. We have an education system that's losing 1/3 of our high school students to dropout. We have a transportation system that used to be called the Good Road State. And today, our transportation system in our urban areas is ranked 4th worst in the nation. It's as bad as California and New Jersey. And I would think you know, there are a couple of people I want to recognize, and I'm going to start off with my wife because I've got to go home with her tonight. And I'm happy tonight to have my brother here. This is the first time he's had a chance to hear me speak. Irvin, where are you? He's back there standing up. He came up here with me. Well, congratulations, Henderson County. This is the largest barbecue that we've had so far. And I want to congratulate you for coming out tonight. And because you did that, I have a reward for you that we've not had at any other barbecue. How many, quote, politicians can bring a person like Lee Greenwood? Lee, come on out here. Let me tell you about our relationship together. Lee, my son-in-law is in the music. He said, Dad, you need to get Lee Greenwood involved in your campaign. And so we called, and Jenny and I flew out to Nashville, met with Lee and his lovely wife Kim, right? Miss Tennessee. I don't know how you did that, but you did. We both share something in common. Got trophy wives. We outkicked our conference league when we married. And I talked to Lee, and he agreed to work with us on our campaign. He's going home with me tonight, and tomorrow we're going to have our summer celebration, and we're going to ride around together and watch people play golf, and he's going to play Jenny's grand piano for folks at my house tomorrow night. And then we're going to have a concert with his band on the lawn. It's going to be a great event. We're happy to have you here. Lee was in Atlanta, Georgia today. They were opening a Hall of Fame or
National Patriotism Museum.
National Patriotism Museum, where you are going to be honored there.
I'll be the only artist.
Right. And if everybody crosses their fingers, maybe Lee will sing for us tonight before he gets out. Again, it's great to be in Henderson County. As George said, this is our 100 County Barbecue Tour. This is our 21st county. And this is part of one of my philosophies about campaigning. I think a campaign needs to be a conversation with the people. And I don't think you can have a conversation with the people in a 30-second TV ad.